Yo! Good morning, boys. Once again, short little video update. I made a coffee. I have some charts. We go over some thoughts I have around here, and like I said, just look at some of my trades and talk a little bit about trading. Sorry I couldn't make the stream yesterday. Wife hit some pain, and as today is the official day, everybody's on kind of high alert and stuff, so couldn't make it. Anyways, gonna hop in front of video here and just share my thoughts that way, I guess. So, Bitcoin. Let's fucking go, baby. Very nice move yesterday. If you're in any longs, I think this is a great place to take some profit. I did a little meme post saying that I'm not going to take any profits until new highs, and even though it was a little meme post, it's true. I'm just letting it run. I think this structure here just, in my opinion, is the perfect attempt to go for it once again. And why do I think that way? First of all, the monthly is looking super great in my opinion. It still didn't close. We have a whole week, but I liked the monthly all along. Now that we undid all of this week, even more. As you know, weekly was a little concern for me. I have been scared of this level. I mean, still kind of is true. Again, still more than 1.5 days to close it, but looks good for now, and I have to go with this. This looks good in my opinion. Also, we had this crazy nuke here, sweep of the lows into this 50k area, even lower, 48. Just looks like it's the perfect attempt to go higher. What is different here than here? In my opinion, it's just based on price action. This was slow, steady down, up. This was a nuke very fast. In 2 weeks, we, from the high to the low, nuked 30%. I watched this candle happen live. It was capitulation, at least I think so. Therefore, I have to assume that this was enough, where this wasn't. This was scary and grindy and boring and yeah, hard to trade. Yeah, some downside, but this was, from a pure price action perspective, this was way different. It's not just, yes, price moved down, but I think we have to keep in mind how price is moving. Look at this 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks controlled selling down versus this 2 weeks of 1 week new candle, second week new candle, and even though it was 1.5 weeks probably, because this candle closed up here, nuke through, V-reversal, building a base here, but we're gonna look at that on the daily, and now we're pushing away. For me, this is the perfect attempt. I wanna hold on to my longs basically until new highs. Although I think it's true that whenever crypto turns bullish, it's giga bullish. It just runs and goes, almost no perfect retests and stuff like this. Therefore, I want to hold on to my position right here. I added a little bit into my position yesterday or 2 days ago. Can't even remember. But I think we are sitting at 57.8 as an entry. So it looks good for now. But I want to see something like this, to be honest. I know it's pretty far out there, but I'm willing to hold this position here. What's interesting here, I think, just like I said in the beginning, in my opinion, if you want to take profit on any position for Bitcoin you're in right now, I think this is the perfect level, somewhere around here, somewhere in this area from 68 to basically 65 where you're here right now. I think this is your only logical area to take profits. If you don't take profits here, I think you have to hold it to new highs, because all of those resistances, I think, get blown out if we clear this level. If we get back above here, it's just no more take profits for me. It's just expansion, and in this expansion candle, I'm gonna close my position. At least that's the plan. Let's see if we get it. But that's what I'm thinking around here. Again, I think if you want to take profit on any Bitcoin longs, I think this is your place. If you don't take profit in here, no taking profit until all-time highs again. And just like I said, reason for this is I think this is the only argument for bears at the moment. It's just this. If this gets blown out, then we have a total change in structure. Just like I said, this was a crazy nuke. We swept the lows. And what makes me even more bullish right here is this structure. After the nuke, V-reversal, and now we are putting in some consolidation. This is a proof for me that price was unable to break down and go for new lows. We had some sideways. Also, if we come back, now I have support based on this consolidation. Therefore, I am structure-wise, this is looking great to me. If we blow out those highs, all of those resistance is non-existent for me. Just like I said, we're gonna blow out this downtrending structure. It's just maybe a retest and then just go time, in my opinion. Yeah, that's Bitcoin on the daily. If you don't have a trade for Bitcoin right now, I think you once again have to wait for a pullback. Crazy moves yesterday all across the board. I don't want to buy into the hype, into people, just like I said, taking profit. I think you wait for a pullback. Maybe yeah, I guess something like this, maybe. If we get it, I think this is our best shot, because at that point I think, yeah, not I think, but I'm for sure, and also true for my position, if we get any daily closes below this impulse candle, brought us out of this consolidation of this U-looking pattern, or however you want to call it, I think I have to get out, because at that point it looks ugly as fuck. And I think we take out those and maybe revisit here or here, something like this, if we go up then. But this is too far out. Therefore, just like I said, if you don't have any longs right here, I think anywhere from 62, even earlier, 63 to 61, I think you can bid with a stop on closes below here. And once again, I think you have to shoot for new highs. Yeah, that's Bitcoin for me. Just like I said, I'm not touching it. Maybe if we get this pullback, dependent on how the pullback is forming, maybe I will compound into the position, because I think I've got a really good entry, but we will see. But that's Bitcoin for me. ETH looks okay, but when I have a chart like Bitcoin, I'm not touching ETH here, in my opinion. If I had to buy ETH, I think, just because it's true that ETH normally doesn't give an easy trade, I could see something like this. On this level reclaim here, maybe people FOMO, punt in the longs, we punish those, and then maybe we move. But right here, I think I don't have a trade. It's just, if you have to make it as easy as possible, what trading should be, I think, yes, closes above here normally are long. It's just, I think that there are better options out there than ETH. Therefore, I'm just not gonna touch it, probably. Solana, looking good again. Once again, wouldn't long into this, in my opinion. Maybe you can buy some pullbacks, some higher lows, or some low time frame action. But once again, as long as there's Bitcoin out there, I just don't see a world why I want to long Solana right here. You see, we are somewhere in the middle. That's a place that I'm not comfy. I think I would rather long maybe a reclaim here, something like this, or even up here, because it's the same argument as for Bitcoin. I think that's the only chance of the bears, that we put in a lower high here and then go down again. If this level here gets broken, all of this becomes nonsense, and I think it's just go time. But right here, don't have a trade. I honestly don't think, looking back, it would be a good trade, but I don't think buying here, even though looking back and knowing the prices are higher now, is too good of an idea, in my opinion. I think buying this Solana is either you buy on this line, but even then we tested it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th time. Don't know if you want to buy this. I think the easiest long on Solana is just buying it higher. Sounds super stupid, but I think it's true. Like I said, if we get anything up here, I think I'm shooting my shot here. For now, at least on the daily, I think no trade for me. Then let's look at some positions and some trades I shared. First of all, Z. What an absolutely beautiful trade, in my opinion. This is those are the trades that are great, that are easy to trade, in my opinion. I didn't take any profits yet. Just I want to see this playing out. Just like I said, for Bitcoin, I think it's higher. If I see some low time frame momentum to the downside, I'm just gonna cut it, and probably will take some profit right after the video. Super nice for R. And I wanted to talk about this because I think my trigger here was pretty interesting. and a presentation of how easy trading sometimes can be, in my opinion. And I often talk about this. If we only take the trades that jump to us, that you open a chart and it's just there. You look at it. I didn't do any analysis for this trade. Nothing at all. I opened the chart on the daily. I saw this. This is what I opened. And my only analysis I did here, or the only thought that came into my mind was, yep, this looks good. I'm gonna buy it. We reclaim the level. This consolidation low got taken out. Reversal, we reclaimed it. We are retesting it. Price looks like it wants to shift momentum from the downside to the sideways and then go up. This is all I did. I have a great stop loss, in my opinion. It's this H12 candle. It's just, once again, impulse candle that brought me back above the level. We are retesting it right here. I don't want to see any closes below here. Buy it, stop loss, target, done. No order blocks, no RSI, no charting, no zooming in, nothing. And I think this is, how do I say this that it makes sense to you? Let me think. I think, and I see it a lot in Discords and on Twitter and stuff like this, that people always want to get a systematic approach, meaning there's always the same way that I chart a coin. It's always the same trigger, it's always the same lines, it's always the same boxes, let it be order blocks or whatever, any systematic approach in trading. And I think this might sound super stupid, but I think this is dangerous in trading, especially in crypto. Not talking about TradFi or other stuff. I only can talk about crypto because this is what I do and what I can see. And what I mean by that is that every system that is out there works sometimes. But no system works always. And then on one day you slap your system and your lines and your painting on the chart, you take a trade and it plays out. And then you blame the winning trade on your system. Next time you do it exactly the same and your system fails. And the harsh truth, in my opinion, is that price either can go up or it can go down, sometimes sideways. So I think it's true that you get maybe a winning trade or a losing trade for the wrong reason, because it also could be the fact that you took a trade, you forced your system or your way to chart it on it, and market decides to go up. But maybe it has nothing to do with the way you chart it. And that's why I love naked charts, simple lines and just simple understanding of price movement. Just like I said in this example here. There is no order block, no charting at all. It's one line, basically, or two lines. It's a daily chart. It's one level. We have a consolidation. It's one line. We zoom in a little bit. It's a second line. I didn't take this trade based on this order block or something like this. It's just a level, and I look at the chart and I think price is going up. That's all. That's a great summary, I think. I took this trade because I thought price is going up. End of story. Do I have a logical stop? Yes. Do I have a target that makes some sort of sense? Yes. Just long it and see where price goes. But don't get lost in this analysis and try to perfect the way you chart a coin like this. It's so stupid simple and it's super hard to describe for me, and I hope this I get this point across. If not, just let me know. I will try to do a write-up or something like this, or go deeper into this. But I think it's so stupidly simple, and we out there try to overcomplicate things. Trading is, you buy a coin and it either goes up or it doesn't. Are you protected to the downside? Yes, great, buy it. If not, no. If you don't know where you're wrong, don't buy it. Just like I said, if you think price is going up, if you have a place where your idea is invalidated, great. End of story. Buy a coin. But don't try to perfect a way to chart, because I think this isn't true. Just like I said, every system works. Sometimes no system works all of the time. And it's a fact, and if you think about it, there can't be a systematic approach that always works, because at that point the whole market would be an algorithm. You can program the stuff and everybody would be rich. It just doesn't work that way. It's the person behind the chart that watched price development as many times, that the person has to know when to use his quote-unquote system and when he doesn't use it, in a sense of, just like I said before, you can chart this coin the same every single time, every single day. 50% of the time it works out, 50% of the time it doesn't. I think this is just the nature of the market. And it's the person behind the trade who has to decide, yes, now I'm taking this trade, and even though I can chart it exactly the same way the next day, then he has to be able to say or to decide that now isn't the time to open. If, like I said, if this makes any sense. But yeah, went on a little ramble here. Just like I said, wanted to get across. There was one reason I thought price is going up. Luckily it did, and like I said, no analysis, just price is going up, let's buy it. I have a logical stop, let's see what happens. And great trade in my opinion. Just a banger of a trade. Exactly the same way with Dogecoin. I saw the structure play out many times. A reclaim of a level, one line, reclaimed it. It's just buy it. I think price goes up once again. I have a level that makes sense in my opinion for a stop loss. Therefore, I'm able to buy it. Check. Now let's just wait and see what happens. But looks great once again. Only analysis done. I think it goes up. Same for uni, lagging a little bit right here, but chart in my opinion looks great. Same analysis, just like before. Reclaim one line of a daily level. A little bit of price action mixed in there. Super strong candle that brought us back. I want to see retests here. I got some fills, so position is live. Like I said, for now a very small position. I zoom in a little bit. I have confluence on the H4, point of breakdown, horizontal support. We punched through it. I would have liked to see this come a little deeper. Once again, impulse candle, closes below here look bad. I think you cut it. Hot stop somewhere down here. Next line, take out those highs and run into resistance up here. Done. Trade done. Let's see what happens. Trade in the end would look something like this. Now we are filled somewhere around here. Let's see and wait. But once again, analysis done. No systematic approach, just a few lines. Basic understanding of what price is telling me. I buy a coin and I wait and see what happens. Also, to get back to Bitcoin, something I wanted to talk about. I saw some people talking about shorting Bitcoin here. And I think this perfectly ties down to what I tried to describe just before. If I only take my systematic approach, I think it's a good idea to short Bitcoin here. Because like I said, we have a downtrending structure. You want to try to get somewhere into here to a short. But once again, I think this is the time where I have to cut out my systematic approach and return to basic price action. What is price telling me here? Once again, if I leave everything that is price telling me here just out, I don't look at it and I just see levels and my systematic approach for charts, then I think, just like I said, there's a short in the chart. But and I think those are those 50% I as a trader have to decide if it makes sense to apply my systematic approach on the market or if I just leave it out. And if the story is crazy nuke, V reversal, super strong move, back into the range, back above important levels, consolidation, once again showing a strong move, I think I have to, just like I said, take my systematic approach and just throw it out the window here. Because price is telling a different story. If this makes sense. All of this, at least for me, screams for higher prices. Can there be retests? Yes, of course. Can there be a short in there that works? Yes, of course. But if you take a short here, I think it has to be an intraday short. I can't leave out all of this price action here just because price is running into a level my systematic approach approves. I think this right here is a bad trade, in my opinion. Just because of what I just said, of what is happening all around here. I think this is a bad trade. Can this work out? Yes, maybe. But just like I said, shorting this here into fresh lows, I think is a isn't a good trade. Just because of the story that price is telling me around here. Yeah. Or there are other things I am watching. Some interesting coins out there. Dailies look kind of the same, or at least similar structure on a lot of coins. We are about to reclaim important levels. I think... Jesus Christ. I think it's time to switch that focus again, and I think this is something I'm pretty good at. I think I spot changes in structure and changes in the way price moves pretty early, and I think this is one of those times. I think price is telling a super clear story right here. Price is telling me that they want higher. Just like I said, do I buy right here? No, I don't think so. But any pullbacks, once again, I think I wanna buy. And this is so much different than all of this right here. You heard me talk about capital preservation and be defensive with your money. Don't take a lot of trades. And just like I said, I think this is your first sign, all of this price action right here, that it's attack mode once again. And I'm gonna be a buyer of pullbacks. For now, I have a lot of exposure. We had some great spot buys for Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana. I have some super good looking trades on the trading side. Therefore, I'm gonna be selective once again. But the conclusion of this video, I think, should be, I think I see a change in trend, and therefore I have to once again switch up my approach in trading, and this is or should be aggressively buying pullbacks, in my opinion. Short button for me is completely disabled. I would way rather short down here, something like this. If we once again change all of this story here, close back below here, see further rejection, then I would way rather short into weakness than short into a super strong move after a nuke, after a V reversal, after consolidation, this bottoming structure right here, and followed by a strong candle. This isn't something I want to short, even though, just like I said, we are running into resistance. I'm not interested in shorting at all. But yeah, just like I said, some thoughts around the market, thoughts about how I see price action right here, what I'm expecting to move forward from here, and how I'm planning to execute trades. I hope it helps. I know for a fact that maybe some things I said right here don't make sense or hard to understand, but I also there's a little language barrier, as you know, I'm a German guy, but I tried to get my point across. If there are any questions, or if you didn't understand at all what I'm trying to say, please just tag me in the chat. I will try again. I will take some time to write things down. Writing down always is easier for me because I have time, and I can look for words I don't know on the fly here. But like I said, summary should be, I think, change in structure. I think shorting isn't a good idea if it's an intraday short or some scalps and you have an edge there. By all means, go for it. But in a general sense, I think price action right here tells higher prices, tells maybe we are back. Very strong reactions all across the board, and I have to just admit this. I have to see this in my opinion, even though, like I said many times in this video, yes, it's true that we are running into resistance, but I think this is the time where you take your systematic approach, throw it out the window, and just acknowledge the fact that price is telling you a different story, and I think you have to search for longs on pullbacks right here. Yeah, and that's it for me. Just like I said, please, if you have any questions around this, because I think this is an important video, even though if it's maybe hard to understand. If you have any questions, just tag me, and I will try my best to give you a better explanation, if this makes sense. But just like always, I catch you guys in the thoughts. Once again, hopefully on the right side, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.